I gave birth almost 8 months ago, and despite not having the labor and delivery of my dreams, I still had a very positive experience. And I feel like we don't really see that a lot on here, so I just wanted to take you through my birth story really quick. And my hope is that it brings you some hope in the future for whenever you have your baby. It's been a dream of mine to give birth unmedicated since I was about 14 or 15 years old, and so we decided to go that route during my pregnancy, and I had a great time. We went through a midwifery clinic, and they were amazing. I felt comfortable at the midwifery clinic because it was attached to a hospital, so in case anything happened, we could just be sent upstairs really quick and be taken care of. So I went in for my 41-week appointment, and we did an NST test because why not? At that point, I was so pregnant, I was like, hey, let's get me checked out. After a few tests, they weren't loving my daughter's heart rate, and my midwife suggested I be induced. Induction was definitely not on my birth plan, but I trust my doctors, I trust my midwives, I trust modern medicine, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just do it. I was already 3 centimeters dilated when I went in, so I didn't really have to do much other than just be put on Pitocin for a few hours. So they took me off the Pitocin after a couple hours because I was progressing quite quickly. By 8 a.m. the next morning, I was breathing through my contractions, and by 10 a.m. I had reached 10 centimeters and I had started pushing. This is where I will say, if you don't feel the urge to push, don't start pushing until you feel like you have to. That's where I think I made a mistake. I started pushing once I hit 10 centimeters due to my midwife's suggestion. She wasn't pushing it, but I was just like, hey, if I'm at 10 centimeters, I might as well start pushing. What I was not prepared for was for pushing to feel good. I was expecting pushing to be painful, but pushing felt amazing. So I pushed and I pushed and I pushed and I pushed for about 3.5 hours while unmedicated, and there was still no baby. I made a promise to myself and my husband that if it got to a point where I felt like I was just suffering, I would call it quits and ask for the epidural. And so that's what I did. I got the epidural. It was great. I got to rest for about 2 hours, and then I started pushing again for another hour. I was gently suggested a C-section due to how long I had been pushing and everything was very swollen, but I was like, no, I can't do that. And thankfully my OB was allowing me to push through every contraction, and I was able to get my baby out. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, and yeah, that's my birth story. I don't really have any regret. I loved every minute of it and would do it again, and hopefully for my next baby I'll be able to do it fully unmedicated. But yeah, that's my birth story. Let me know if you have any questions. Love you so much. Bye!